Namaste guys, Ashish here, and today InFocus has launched 4 new devices: M370, M550 3D, M808 and M812. The InFocus M370 will be available at 5,999. It's the most affordable smartphone from InFocus and is backed by a quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 210 processor, which is clocked at 1.1 GHz coupled with 1 GB of RAM. The dual SIM based handset comes with 8 GB of built-in storage and supports expandable storage via microSD card, which is up to 64 GB. It features a 5-inch, that's a 720p screen IPS display, pretty standard, and sports a 8 megapixel autofocus rear camera with LED flash, while there is only a 2 megapixel front camera. That said, we found the device to be pretty okay, and at 5,999 it's actually a good deal because it's a 5-inch screen, and then the rear case is basically what is very attractive, though it's all plastic around, but it still was pretty decent, to be very honest. You have got your audio jack at the down, then the USB micro USB cable, then you have the camera in the rear, the flash is here. It's all plastic body, but very decent phone, to be honest. InFocus is betting high with this phone actually because it's a segment where a lot of consumers are there, and at 5,999 you get really decent specs, and it comes with Android 5.0. That's really amazing. Now, one thing what we did find was the 8 GB storage is actually not enough, because of 8 GB you only get 1.73 GB free, which is kind of disappointing. We really think that most of the consumers will be unhappy because they really need to invest in a micro SD card right away. Now, if you're investing in a micro SD card, make sure you get a class 10 SD card. Now, you saw all these settings here, so there are a lot of settings, a lot of customizations. It's done really well, but again the storage problem remains, and anybody, if he gets only 1.7 GB to start with, is going to be very problematic. And when I looked at the board of the phone, it was really good because you have got Android 5.0 like I told, so you have got a really nice upgrade if you are moving. It's in fact got 5.1.1, but not many people actually look at their phone when they buy a new Android phone. Now, we also tried out the camera, which is very simple, but there is one thing that InFocus has come up with, is the Pro mode, which shows up a couple of settings, and clicking on the camera was really fast. As you can see, you can click very fast, one picture after the other. There's video mode, there's Pro mode, and there are modes available in forms of visual, which I really like because a lot of consumers will actually like it. You do have SDR modes and other stuff as well. Video recording, of course, starts with right away by just one tap. So that was the M370, a really affordable phone from InFocus, and we'll come up with final review later on. Next is M550 3D, which a lot of you people will be interested in because that's a 3D device, and actually InFocus has put up a 3D panel on the display part. This is the M550 3D, which is priced at 15,999. What is so special about it is the 3D experience, which InFocus has brought in place by putting a 3D glasses on its IPS LCD panel. If you want to understand it to that simple. So basically, if you play 3D games or you watch 3D movies, you can do it without glasses. Now let's come to the specs. So it's a feature-rich 5.5-inch Full HD display, and it comes with octa-core MediaTek processor. This is something we are always doubtful about, but it's clocked at 1.7 GHz coupled with 2 GB of RAM, and features a 16 GB of inbuilt storage. So basically, if you look at the specs, it's really good. You get all the complete specs all at the high ends. Now, there is also a 13 megapixel rear BSI autofocus camera with LED flash, and there is a 5 megapixel fixed focus camera in the front. And mind you, you have like two cameras here, which is used basically to capture 3D images. So that's the whole funda here, that you can take 3D image, you can feel the depth when you after taking image and something like that. But I don't know how it comes out when you actually take it out and actually go for a print. That's going to be a different stuff. So there is also IR face detection stuff, and there is IR LED, and the phone comes with 3100 mAh removable battery and weighs only 194 grams. So now next we are going to demonstrate the camera feature which has been demonstrated by the person in there. So have a look at
the
it.
camera, we opt for the 3D mode. Then we click one single picture and then shift about right 1 centimeter.
Okay.
And then you can see yourself the 3D effect without the glasses. The rotation is not on in this phone. I'll show you once again. You click one picture and then shift about 1 centimeter to the right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then now you can see the 3D pic for yourself without the glasses. You'll be able to see the difference.
Okay, you can see the depth part.
Yeah,
Okay.
see it. Besides this, you can also enjoy the 3D movies, 3D pics and 3D games. I'll show you here. This is a 3D movie in the screen.
Okay.
So you can also see the 3D effect without the glasses. You can play all the 3D material in this phone. Play all. We have a 3D store in this, in which we have 3D games.
Okay.
Here are the games. This phone doesn't have games. I'll show you from the main screen only. Basically, this is a 3D game. So you can enjoy it. And you can see for yourself
Okay.
the 3D effects.
How about the 3D selfie part, using the dual camera?
It's the same. Same as I click the pic with the 3D camera. I'll show you that also.
So there's a 3D camera app here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just change the mode.
Uh-huh.
You choose the selfie mode.
Okay.
And then click a picture. Same right shift about 1 centimeter. Click another picture. And then you can see the 3D effect in this pic also.
Okay. Alright, the last one is the InFocus M812, which is powered by quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 801. So it's on the very high-end side, more probably like a flagship device, which is clocked at 2.5 GHz and has got 3 GB of RAM, very much comparable to Zenfone 2 with 4 GB of RAM. Now you have a 16 GB of internal storage that can be expanded again with a microSD card, and now we are seeing 64 GB supports in the Android 5.1 and all those features. So it has a 5.5 inch screen, like it's like the previous one. It has got a full HD display here. Then your smartphone has a 30 megapixel rear camera with true tone flash, so you can see two flash over there. And then you have a 8 megapixel 80-degree wide angle fixed focus front camera, so you get more people. That's the whole idea. And when it comes to the battery, you have got 2900 mAh and it weighs 120 grams. Now if I have to say about look and feel and what I felt about the phone, it actually feels premium. It's actually premium anyways. So the metal looks and the kind of display you're looking at, it really looks sharp and really nice. I mean, of all the one I have seen till now, I find this one really good, both with display. But again, all the InFocus phones have a very reflective display, so I'm not really sure how they are going to perform when it comes to sunlight or the daylight. Now these are the settings part. So you have the standard Android 5.1.1 settings. This comes with 5.0.2. We have seen a couple of them was 5.1.1, and apart from these you have the standard settings, you have screen locks and all. Not much of customization, though there are few, but they are very limited. And this is a 16 GB model. You can see you get only 9 GB, and that's the kind of standard. Basically, I've seen all the phones with 16 GB giving you only 9.75 or the max 10 GB some places, and that's without bloatware. That's the battery part, and really can't say anything about battery. I've told you the amount of mAh, standard features, and very much standard display. So now when it comes to the camera part, you really have all these modes which you saw in the previous phones as well. And the same software comes on all the phones. That's a good news. So folks, thanks for watching the video, and it was a bit lengthy, but I hope We delivered all three hands-on to you guys, and if you did like the video, do share it with your friends who are looking for the in focus phones and they want to see how the phone is and how the camera performs and other related stuff. We'll come up with detailed review as soon as we get the review in it. Till then, keep your questions coming. Thanks for watching.